Alright, you're doing 15-16 Prizm. Thank you, everybody. Good luck. Oh. This case has been tampered with. Or run over or something. I like Craig Ferguson, yeah. I didn't mind Conan when he did. I like him on TBS. I don't know, it's just like his comedy wasn't... He had to tone it down for the Tonight Show. It didn't work for him. I like, what's his name? James Corden. 302. I think he's pretty good. I don't really like Seth Meyers. What's up, JP? Yeah, just had company last weekend. Nothing really came out. Gore? I don't really like gore. That's what... Man, they always gave Bush so much crap for vacations, but Obama's taking like double what Bush did, and you never hear about it. I don't know. Box one? Good luck. Michael Kidd Gilchrist and Rubio to 65. As Athletic. I'll go back through and get all the inserts for the people that wanted them. Thomas Robinson for the Nets. And Athletic. Paul Pierce. Batum. Ilyasova. Is it on ESPN right now? Andrew Harrison. Roy Hibbert. Tobias Harris. Look at that, D'Angelo Russell Silver. And Athletic. Danny Green. Livingston. Nito. Tom Hanks win. It was Thomas Robinson was the mojo. I think there's a lot of people who probably, or I guess Hillary probably would have been the nominee, but a lot of Republicans that could have won. I think if Romney was in it, he would have won. 702. But aren't Trump and Hillary like tied right now? Like, or statistically, they're tied. Sarah Palin. Trump has it. Man, I don't know. He needs to do better at the debates, not say stupid stuff like he's smart for not paying taxes. Knocker's ticket. Oh, man. I'm sure if Kasich would have got past Trump, well, I guess he never really was even close, but... No, I get what he's saying, Big Seth. Like, it's just one of those things you shouldn't say. Rubio? Aflalo? John Lucas to 65 for the Rockets. As PWB. Jared Dudley. Sean Kemp. Rick Fox, purple. So, yeah. She gets way too big of a pass on some of the crap she said. Tony Allen. Yao Ming. Chris Bosh. Marcus Saul. Grant Hill. Mike Bibby. Paul Millsap. Admits it rather than hiding. Get 3. Whoa. Almost got 4, but the last census, Georgia increased so much that it took ours. 702. Yeah, it looked like we were gonna because Montana grew so much from 2000 to 2010, but Georgia, like, I guess they grew a ton because they snatched up a lot of them. All the ones that, like, Ohio and Michigan lost out. Who else? Pennsylvania, I think, lost some. Moose population's down. Popular votes is... I don't mind it. I think really the only time it becomes a problem is when, like, more people in California turn out than expected, or New York or something like that. So you could still win the popular vote but lose the electoral vote. Allen Iverson. Lowry. Steph Curry. Trey Burke for the Jazz. Yeah, Zach's. Doesn't California elect a lot of Republicans? At least for like governor and to their own state government. Larry Bird. Just not presidential elections. Oak 4, red. Montejunas purple. Tavares silver. McHale. Williams. Vince Carter red. Well, I think the point was basically so like cities weren't deciding elections. Russell Flash. Back when there was a lot more people living out in the country. Farmers, ranchers, all that. Stackhouse. But I don't know, I guess that is in 2016 not that big of a deal. If Gore took office? I don't know. Probably wouldn't be any different. 702. Other than going into Iraq, probably wouldn't happen. But it'd still be in the Middle East. September 11th still would happen. You don't got a whole lot of kids heading to the farm where you live, Fortano? Elon Musk. Michael, you awake? Michael BBC. What's up, Card Shark? Alright, box 4, good luck. Michael Red. Jackson. Grant for the Sixers. Out of 65. As athletic. Vladi. Cheeks. Mark Eaton. What did Elon Musk do before Tesla? How do you get all his money? Towns rookie. Petaway. PJ Tucker. Carmelo. And Tech. Rick Fox. Joe Dumars. Sam Decker. Sounds like a clone. He's a PayPal guy. $201. Should be top tier rookie auto. Oh, I had no idea. Maybe I did know at some point, but 100 people, 500,000. I remember hearing about that. I know we got a long way to go, but at this point, pretty much you'd be spending that much money just to go to Mars and die. If Arnold can't do it, nobody can. Jameer Nelson. RJ Hunter. McCollum. Steph Curry. Solinger. Ellis. Steph Curry red. Blue and green. I thought it was red because of all the iron. Brandon Bass. Caldwell Pope. And Karl Anthony Towns for the T-Wolves. That is athletic. Ariza. Luis Scola. Wow, doesn't even believe. You gotta believe, Brian. Towns for president. I'll vote for Towns. $702. Prove you're wrong. All right. See you, Brian. Excuse me. And good luck on your Porzingis. All right, box 6. Good luck. Rubio. D. Wade. Marcus Johnson to 65. I feel like this card, the orange one, keeps coming out. 8 out of 65. Ooh, jersey number. I think the 101 did $50. So that's got to be what? 5? Jared Dudley. Mozgov. Hollis Thompson. Orange. I forgot who I pulled the 101 for. I want to say it was Rod King. Wasn't you Rod King? Or no, it was Say, I think. Tony Allen. Michael Redd. Kyle Lowry. Jeff Teague. Grant Hill. Aminu. Dakari Johnson. Theo Epstein. I saw you signed a... What was his extension worth? I didn't read the article, but I saw he signed a 5-year deal or something. $302. Batshit crazy. The Cubs win it though, because getting the Red Sox some titles, then getting the Cubs one, it's got to go down as like the best GM ever, especially with the Cubs. And how terrible they've been for so long. There's a few good years here and there. A base plus colored auto, the same guy. I don't think so. We've got like multiple on cards before. I don't think there's ever been like a base sticker and then the orange or whatever. Much luck, yeah. Just get hot at the right time. Wilson Chandler. How many people... Rozier for the Celtics? As Athletic. How many of the Cubs starters did he draft? Because a lot of them were the guy before him, right? Bellinelli. Gobert. What's up, Walter? Calderon. Towns rookie. And Walter Tavares for the Hawks. As Dogfather. Marcus Gasol. Russell for 2 months of Samardzija. Where is Samardzija now? Moody A. Flash. Devin Harris. Russell Westbrook. He's on the Giants. Dante Exum. Tony Allen. Eric Gordon, Porzingis rookie. Gary Payton. $702. Oh man, I forgot to. I need to pick up a new kicker in fantasy. 20 minutes too late. Pick someone who's kicking in a dome. Well, let's just look at who's all. Hopkins is available. Walsh is available. Oh wait, that's projection. Hopkins, Sturgis, Walsh, Lambeau, Will Lutz. I got a Aguayo. Guy's struggling with his extra points. I think he's 1 for 3 this year on field goals. Dominique. It's not doing it for me. Ben McLemore for the Kings. And PWB. Porzingis. Dennis Rodman. Draymond Green. I had a good week last week, though. My worst move of the week was starting Eli over Kirk Cousins. It'll look good until about the fourth quarter. Markel Brown. Porzingis, Emergent Prizm. Amir Johnson. Larry Nance, Silver. Brandon Wright. I had Kobe Flash. Dirk, Fireworks Prizm. My lineup last week was Eli, quarterback. I started both Tevin Coleman and Devontae Freeman, and that worked out pretty well. Receivers were Brown and Jarvis Landry. Tight end had Dennis Pitta. Patriots defense, and then Aguayo. I haven't opened it yet, Jabron. I'll be right after this one. $302. Dalton's on his way out. Yeah. Doesn't Dalton have a big contract? All right, box 9. Think AJ will leave? Michael Red. Ty Lawson. Vladdy. Towns rookie. Caspi. Dwayne Wade. And Kevin Durant for the Thunder. That is Chris 101. $110 out of $150. Mark Eaton. I'm surprised Marvin Lewis is still our coach. Mari Stoudemire. John Wall. It's kind of like Jeff Fisher. Coaches forever, doesn't really ever do much. Reggie Jackson, Bobby Portis. Can't stand Marvin Lewis. How many? Because they haven't won a playoff game, right? Under him. 301. Should be gold or black. Been ahead in all playoff games. Well, last year that was just, man, they had that one. Wayne Fonts? You liked Wayne Fonts? Is that the... I want to say Scott Chandler. Who was their quarterback? Not Scott Chandler. What was his name? Scott Mitchell. There you go. What's up, Rip? Is gold of Butler for the Wizards. That was PWB, 4 out of 10. Marc Gasol. Miles Turner, purple. 84 out of 99. Garnett. Trey Lyles. Clyde Drexler. Vucevic. Devin Booker, red. Wayne Fonts was on The Biggest Loser? Paul Allen sees no losses. Towns rookie. Michael Finley. And Tracy McGrady is 65 for the Raptors. That is R. Wilson. 59 out of 65. Pachulia. Tayshaun Prince. Sean Kemp. Second Gorange T-Mac. I mean, they had a chance. They had Zimmer there. I don't know so much about Gruden. I'm not big on Gruden, but Zimmer looks like he's the real deal for a coach. T-Mac should be on. I can put T-Mac on stands. Three times more into Turner? Yeah. 702. He's probably going to win a trophy. Lions got to have some pretty good cap room, though, right? Because other than Stafford, I mean, who really makes money on that team? The owners. Oh, is he on Dancing with the Stars? All right, box 11. Cliff Robinson. Rakeem Christmas for the Pacers. That's Big Seth. Dennis Rodman. Drexler. Well, didn't Antonio Brown was on it, right? Rudy Gay. Tariq Black. DeLone Wright, purple. Gerald Henderson. Sam Decker. Brandon Wright. Michael Finley. Chris Bosh, Fireworks Prizm. Perfect. Rice won? Yeah, I think Rice won. Didn't Emmett? I think Rice and then Emmett Smith won it. .302. Oh, I'm not sure. I didn't even know Strahan was on there. Who are the only... Has there ever been a non-athlete to win it? You always see like gymnasts and football players. I remember when Kenny Mayne was on there. I think he lasted the first week. It was that terrible. Buzz Aldrin? Oh, has there been a... I guess the only time I really ever see anything about it's when they showed on like Sports Nation or Around the Horn, something like that. Alright, last box. Good luck. Abdur Rahim and Oubre for the Wizards. As PWB. Gallinari. Hakeem Olajuwon. Taj Gibson. And John Wall, Mojo. And PWB. Bogdanovich. I deserve it. I'll admit it. I let you down last case. Jimmy Butler. Gerald Green, Jimmy Butler. Michael Carter-Williams. Scottie Pippen. Jabari Parker for the Bucks. There's Mr. Mojo. Gallinari. Oh yeah, I remember Carlton was on there. Steve Irwin's daughter? The Crocodile Hunter guy? Oubre, John Wall, Jabari Parker, Christmas, Butler, Turner, McLemore, Porzingis, Dirk, Rozier, Tavares, Johnson, D'Angelo Russell, Grant, Burke, Lucas, Thomas Robinson, Rubio, Towns Auto, Kevin Durant, McGrady Orange, and D'Angelo Russell. Thanks everybody. Thanks for joining. Thanks for bidding.